You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shite. Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby. It's Super Tight TV back again. Up your back, going smack, smack, smack. You got your boy Bobo Luciano in the building and my sexy ass, beautiful, gorgeous ass wife. Hey, baby.
Look. It's your girl, Jazzy K.
I might work up on something tonight, money. I might talk up on something.
Whoa.
Said that one like you mean it.
I meant that.
I know you did.
Hey, we got a special guest in the house representing that Oak Cliff, Texas. I'm talking about money making banks. Yeah, give it up. Give it up. It's D-Town, Triple D, baby. Triple D, stand
Y'all know
up.
what the fuck going on? Money making banks in this motherfucker. What's up?
Oh, yeah, you got your drink. You feeling good?
Man, sorry, feeling great.
Got your big baller sunglasses.
Got my Louis on today.
You like that?
Yeah. Just a little drip.
Drip.
Thank you.
I always like to let my wife get it started.
I need me some can't see my eye glasses.
You're hiding behind the tent.
Hey, 2%.
10%. Oh, really?
All right, Money Making Banks. We're so glad to have you here. So I'm always liking to represent for the ladies. So we had to get you in.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So why don't you start by telling us where you from, where you grew up, and how'd you get into music?
Okay, so I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Hey, where in Dallas?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, that's
so
a big,
I grew
that's a big
up.
city.
Yeah, it's big. So I grew up literally in Oak Cliff.
That's my hood.
So I grew up in Oak Cliff. We moved from Oak Cliff to Duncanville around the time, when the woods was getting, set up. Everybody was like, let's move our children into this better neighborhood. Yeah. Everybody from Oak Cliff moved over there.
Yes, they did.
All my friends on Greenspan was over there on Countyview with me.
Mini Cliff.
Yes. We had 75249, so we couldn't even go to Duncanville Rec over there. So, yeah, I'm from Dallas. Went to Oak Cliff, moved to Duncanville. Then
What
we
age?
moved to the South.
What age did you move to Duncanville?
I moved to Duncanville. I was with my grandma for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My mama worked a lot or whatever. It ain't like she wasn't around. She just worked a lot.
Already.
So, I just was there since I was, 10 or so?
Okay.
10 or 11.
Okay.
And then about time I was 15 years old, we moved to DeSoto.
Okay.
And then I got kicked out of DeSoto.
What was you doing?
Man, they was hating on me. They was hating.
You was over there knuckling up?
They was some rich kids, I ain't gonna lie. I was wearing feelers still, and I had Jordans. I'm like, Mama, why the fuck I ain't got no feelers? She was like, girl, shut up and be grateful.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, So
sound like me.
I was, trying to, just stay in my own lane, but people kept picking at me. So I never let nobody pick at me. So I just fought the whole damn senior class.
You did?
I ain't gonna lie.
What grade was you in?
I was in 9th grade and junior classes.
And you was fighting seniors.
I had like 5 fights up there.
Hey.
And then after that, they tried to run us over in DeSoto.
Oh, wow.
This little clique called NHB, Northampton Boys. I ain't forgot about y'all niggas.
You said
but it's everything cool now, though, because I be seeing them. They be like, Dad, y'all see him? I'm like, okay, what's up?
Already.
That was our young age, and you know how it is when you're young and dumb. You be just ready for whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
Coming up in DeSoto, you came out of. So where did you go? What high school did you come out of?
Duncanville. I had to go back.
Oh, you had to go back to Duncanville.
Yeah, I really got kicked out by the judge.
Oh, really?
Like literally.
Were you there when they went to state a couple times?
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wasn't into basketball or none of that because none of that either because I was really outside, so I wasn't worried about that.
Wait a minute, I don't know your age. I know it's not appropriate to ask the woman what her age is, so I'm not even going to ask you that. When you say outside, what does that mean?
That means I wasn't really into my books.
Okay.
I wasn't in school like that. I was ditching all the time, doing other shit. Okay. Trying to come up with ways to make money and stuff, freestyling with my friends, going to their house and stuff. Just not really paying attention in school. So
you was the music bug bit you way back then.
Yeah, it been me a long time ago. I've been doing poetry before I was doing music.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then the poetry my homeboy who passed away, Lil Young.
Rest in peace.
He taught me kind of how to put my poetry into music. And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. And then we start, doing closet shit, recording stuff in the closet with little styrofoam.
Already,
Yeah.
that's how it started.
Yeah.
So when was your first time hitting that yo?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably like, damn, I'm not gonna lie. I had did a song for my uncle, and it was me and my homegirls, and we just made the song up, and we did that song when I was 11 years old.
Oh wow.
And it was so bad. It was a bad song, like we cussing and shit. But my uncle, like I got a young family. So my uncle, he was just like 4 years older than me. So he was like, damn, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a producer now.
Okay.
So he went to school for engineering, and he didn't let me go to sleep until like 2 o'clock in the morning just doing that shit.
Okay, so
he
became your engineering producer?
He did.
Okay, that was my next question. Okay.
Yep, he did. But he pushed me so hard at a young age, and
That's beautiful.
He my uncle, so it's like he was like, you gotta listen to me. I'm your uncle, and I'm like, but you only 2 years older than me, nigga.
Hey,
but
a lot happened in 2 years.
For real. But he helped me out a lot. And then I just stopped for a minute because it was just so overwhelming. A lot of stuff was going on with my family and shit, and just living life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just took a break from everything.
So I heard you mentioned your mom.
Yeah.
And your grandma.
Yeah.
We don't get into everybody's personal business, but we just want to dib and dabble into a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
So you came up in a single parent home.
Yeah, my daddy Jamaican, so he kind of chose the streets.
Okay.
He looked out. He taught me a lot of stuff or whatever, how to make it in life. But my mama wasn't trying to move like that no more.
Already.
So she was like, let's, linger out for this or whatever. So around the time in the 90s when the Jamaicans got kicked out of Dallas or whatever.
He was part of that posse? Oh, I remember that.
So that's when I was in the Apollo Strong. I don't know if y'all remember them them hotels, the Apollos off of Ledbetter.
Yeah.
That was like a Jamaican little set. Like if you wasn't Jamaican, you couldn't come over there, or they gonna torture you for real.
I remember that.
So it was, my daddy showed me a lot. I seen a lot at a young age, and my mama was trying to really shelter me from that. Yeah. But it's in my blood, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you have Jamaican.
Yeah, so it's like I always was like, dang, I don't see how people be working 30, 40 years. I can't do that shit, work for another person. Oh, yeah. I got to get my own shit. And I always been like that.
So is dad still in Dallas area?
Nah, unfortunately, he had died in New York.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, he had died when I was 14. Yeah, he had got shot. Mm-hmm.
So you've been, coming up in Duncanville. How was that? Moving from Oak Cliff and getting down into what we call the suburbs.
It was really lit, I ain't gonna lie, because at Oak Cliff, how I went to John W. Carpenter. Okay. So it was so fun. We had pep rallies every day, every Friday. It was just fun. But when I went to Duncanville, it was like, okay, we finna learn some shit. And I was like, hold up, they doing too much. It's some collar shirts and stuff they're trying to do, dress code. I'm like, And I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And then my auntie, man, she was hell. Every time I told her, I'm like, the principal did something, she'll come up there and fight my principal. Then I got kicked out of school again.
Oh, your family was crunk.
Man, say that was lit. I ain't gonna lie, they was lit.
I love families like that. The family reunions be crunk.
Yeah.
My family pretty lit.
Funerals are crunk.
I come from a young family. Like everybody, it's crazy because my great grandma had my grandma when she was 16. Ooh. My grandma had my mama when she was 16. My mama had me when she was 16. I had my first kid when I was 16, so I'm trying to break that cycle.
Yeah, well, it's too late. You can't break it. Your son's gonna have to break it.
Come back for her
I got 3 girls.
Oh, bless you. We have 4.
I'm a Trump.
I got 3.
We got 4.
It's okay. They're gonna be on birth control. I ain't tripping.
I heard that. It's an annual. You finna break that cycle. You finna break the cycle. Yeah,
I'm not playing.
You as the parent is gonna break the cycle. I feel you on that. That's
it's hard being a young mother. It's like you gotta grow up.
Yeah,
that's right.
When you forced to grow up, it's like you gotta learn how to hustle. You gotta learn how to do stuff that you don't want to do sometimes, but you gotta do it because you don't want your baby to go up without, unless you're just one of your mothers who just don't care.
When did the Move Me song come about?
The Move Me song come about just the beat. Like when I heard the beat, I was like, damn, I want to get on this. My manager at the time, he was like, yeah, Stiff DJ, whatever. He was like, I got this beat. And as soon as I heard the beat, like I'm listening to it and I'm just freestyling because, back in the day, that's what you just hit on the desks, on the trash can, on the green box and shit and just freestyling.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I know what I want to say, but I like to have a topic. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate when people just be everywhere all over the place. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, okay, give me a topic or whatever and I could write to it. And then he was like, okay. So he had already came up with the hook. And it was like, Move Me. I'm like, oh, it's just catchy. Like
Stiff came over there?
Stiff DJ came up with that hook.
Who did that beat?
I don't even know. He got the beat. That's the thing. He had least the beat or whatever.
Let me tell
Because
you.
honestly, I don't know like I just got into the music thing like
Yes.
that. So
How long ago?
probably like a year ago.
Okay, so you're taking it serious about a year ago.
Yeah. So I didn't, I'm like, dang, I don't know if people gonna fuck with me because there's a lot of people who don't like me.
Don't
And
worry about that.
but people.
If you ain't got no haters, you doing something wrong.
Right.
And I heard that, but I used
Yes.
to feel like, damn, why people don't like me. Like I used to be really self-conscious about that shit.
Make
But
'em
then my
hate
mama
you.
was like, they call you Deja Banks for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they ain't never called me like Deja. They just always call me Deja Banks. I always been on first and last name basis. I'm like, why am I so important? I'm like, they see something in you that you don't.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuck with me. And I'm like, well, let me see if I could dig in there.
And figure it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when my brother passed about 3 years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, my youngest brother, he was 16. And that made me
How'd he
like.
pass?
He was already in a semi-coma.
Yeah.
And so he was doing good, and just one day his heart stopped.
Oh, rest in peace.
And so it was a lot that went on that year period. Like I lost like 3 people that I love.
Yeah.
I lost my brother. Then the next 3 days I lost my cousin. And then the next 3 days I lost my close friend, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All in Oak Cliff and Afghan and shit. It was on World Star and shit. It was a lot of shit that happened, but
Yeah.
I feel like people didn't get to live their lives like they wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Did
like
they
my
die
brother
at a-
didn't have no life
Did
to
they die at
live.
a young age?
Yeah, my brother died at
16.
16.
Oh.
My cousin, he was the same age as me. He was all on World Star and stuff. He was in a Crown Vic. They said they was racing, and they had his body on there with the airbags and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was fucked up. I was at work. And I just broke down because he was like, I'm going to come see you. When my brother had passed, he was like, don't worry about that, kinfolk. I'm going to come see you. And I didn't get a chance to see him, and it had fucked me up. And I'm like, but he was like my biggest person. Like,
That's hard.
so I was like, man, I got to do something like to get all this pain out. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here being reckless still. So I was like, let me just put the pen to the pad and, see what people going to do with it.
People never know what another person is going through in life. You say you got those shades on, your 2% tint, a lot of times that masks a lot of pain, and people don't know what you're going through.
And that's why it be kind of hard to even put out music like that.
But you know what? Sometimes you can dig into that pain and come up with some beautiful.
That's true.
Everybody keep telling me that because I lost a lot of close people. My auntie that I told you about, she died 3 years after my daddy died. Everything came in threes, and I'm like, why threes? Like my kids 3. I got 3 girls, and they all 3 years apart.
Wow.
And 3 days apart.
3 is your number.
And then I went to go see a little tarot reader the other day. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, 9 is your number. He was like, 9 is just like you on the right path.
You need to write 3 songs. Go home, write 3 songs, and that third one gonna be the banger.
I heard that.
That third one gonna be the banger.
I heard it. I'm finna go on and do it. I ain't gonna lie. Because I got a session tomorrow, actually.
Sometimes God putting different signs in your way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just ignore them because you're not, paying attention.
Because there be so much going on.
I'm seeing this 3. I'm seeing this 3 everywhere.
I wake up at 3:33 every morning with
do
something on my mind. And then it's like,
3.
I can't, I gotta do something because I don't know. I don't know what to do yet. Like I got my LLC or whatever.
Yes.
So I'm trying to come up with my vapes right now. I am gonna come up with my vapes, my own vapes. And I'm gonna sell cars. I've been selling cars on the side or whatever, but I want to be official, you know what I'm saying? And then as far as my name, Money Making Banks, I had to get that on paper.
There you go.
Because if it ain't on paper, anybody could steal it.
That's right.
Anybody could imitate you. And I don't watch the whole bunch of, I feel like I sat back for so long and watched how everybody moved and how everybody got on and how everybody fucked up.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I know what to do and what not to do.
Right.
So I like sitting back and watching sometimes, just observing other people and see how they make it and see how they, where they messed up at. So I won't,
we should call that ear hustling.
Well, should I be ear hustling the fuck out of everything?
Yeah, ear hustling.
Oh, I do.
Just be a fly on the wall,
Yeah,
observing.
For real. That's how you learn the most because, man, say.
So what have been some of the struggles you've experienced as a female artist in the industry?
For real. Come on, let them know.
Honestly, it's hard for them to take you serious.
Yep.
They feel like since you're a female, they could get over on you.
Yep.
They feel like, oh, shit, I like you. I'll do a song with you or I'll do this for you.
Yeah.
But let me take you out on a date or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, nigga, I ain't on that type of time.
Right.
And they'll be like, well, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But soon as I turn them down and they see my personality and stuff, they kind of bad back, and I let them know what's going on and stuff because I am in a relationship.
And, stay that way too. Cause
I don't want to just like I'm not that type anyway. Period. I got girls I can't be moving all like that. You know what I'm saying?
They watching you. They watching you.
They watch everything and they love all my music. And I be telling them like, listen, what mommy say on this song, I don't mean it, but this is what people like to hear sometimes.
Right.
How old is your oldest?
My oldest 13.
Okay.
No, she's 14. I'm sorry, she just turned 14
Okay,
July
don't forget
16.
that year.
Man, sorry, I got 3 of them. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, my oldest 14, she in high school, so she get what I'm doing. All my kids really, they not dumb. They all up to date. They be like, okay, I know what you're doing. I know you're gonna make some money. You're gonna be a millionaire, mama. And that's what I feed off of. I'm
motivation.
Like,
yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, stay that way too, because I think that's a mistake with a lot of females in the industry. They don't keep it business, and then they say, "Well, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get," and really, you just end up getting played in the end. And
it's a trap.
You know what I mean?
It's a trap.
You do have to be like that for people to take you serious.
You gotta be 10 toes
I used to do a little bit back in the day.
Oh, she used to rap.
You did?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she
I'm
hard.
gonna have to listen to you.
Oh, she hard.
I did.
She hard. She can go.
I'm gonna have to listen. Y'all gotta show me something.
I will. When we off, I tell you exactly where to go to hear it.
Okay, cool.
It'll surprise you.
It was the same way. I was the only female in a group, a clique of guys, and it's that is one of the.
It's like it's hard to kind of stand out. Like when I heard that "Move Me" song and when he did the hook, and everybody did their verse before me, and I was like, damn, they coming in strong. And then I'm not like my character is like a Harley Quinn, so I'm cool and crazy.
Yeah,
and so it's like I wanted to get on that. I'm like, yeah, but I couldn't do that because I'm like, I gotta go with the flow, I gotta go with the melody, like so. I had to switch it up, and it's okay to switch it up. And at first, I'm like, I don't know if my voice gonna sound right with their voices because they deep voice and stuff. And I'm just
it added
but
it
worked.
That was spicy.
It worked, and I liked it. I'm like, everybody went hard in their own
everybody
different
went
way.
hard.
And I like that we all different. You know what I'm saying? I don't like rapping with people who wanna, rap the same way as you and stuff like, or shaking ass all the time.
And you did say something important about it being hard to stand out because I think so many females in the industry do the same thing, look the same way, dress the same way, talk about the same stuff, and it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, when does it give? So yeah, I do like your sound. You got like a unique sound.
Thank you.
You do have a unique voice. Yes.
So,
thank you so much. I be contradicting myself all the time. Like, how do I sound and stuff? But everybody like it. But
that's normal.
You just gotta find your voice, and then you know what I mean. Be you.
Yeah.
And keep strong people around you. No yes men. You know what I mean? That give you the real. It ain't gonna be jamming all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Keep you a good man in your corner. Your good man. There you go.
Yeah. It might not be jamming. I say, hey, go switch this and switch that. What I sound like on this, and take that.
And
advice.
I got that, and I'm so appreciative because of that because I don't want nobody being like, yeah, that sound hard. And then I heard in the car, and I'm like, what the hell? That did not sound hard.
This sound
you might
good,
think you might think it's hard, but then as soon as somebody else hears you, embarrassed.
Exactly.
Take that
but now they tell me, I be telling people like, let me know, like, be for real. I'm not gonna be mad. Let them know, real. Like, I'm not gonna be mad. I want to know the real. I ask my kids first because they gonna tell me.
They the ones. Them
they
kids gonna be like,
no. It's easier. It's easier coming from someone close to you.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. These songs are your babies.
Man, sir.
And as soon as somebody dish your baby,
man,
you see how T.I. acting right now, right?
Hey,
you see what you know what I mean? As soon as you bring the kids and the family into it, it's a problem with a lot of people.
It's a real issue.
And so, as soon as somebody said that song is whack, you're gonna be like, dang, but they told me it was.
But you got to learn how to take criticism.
Oh, you got
in the
to
game too, because it's gonna be a lot of
say
haters.
That again.
Yes.
Look at that
right
camera.
there. Oh, we got this thing on.
Yeah. But it's a lot of haters, and I realize like if you ain't being hated on, you ain't doing something right, like you had just said.
Right.
And then I feel like at one point in time, I don't want people using me. But then I thought about it, shit, I might as well be used than like useless.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's wrong.
Like I'd rather be just used for something than useless, but don't misuse me though.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
abuse
me. Yeah.
Don't abuse
Don't abuse it.
Yeah.
But I don't mind being used because I'm gonna use you too.
Yes.
That part.
Because everybody here, I feel like people don't like networking because they don't want to say, man, well, such and such put me on or such and such put me on. I don't give a fuck who put me on. I put them on too. When I get on, everybody in my crew know they on.
Yeah. That's what I
just
say.
Off
Give
the rip.
people their flowers.
Yeah.
Give credit where credit's due. Like,
because
I don't know why people,
this shit
because
ain't cheap.
Everybody, I think people feel like it's a weakness of some sort to express that this person helped me, that person helped me. You know, like the last interview we just had, Spain said, shoot, Tom helped me write my verse. Me rap that verse. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that won't come out and say that.
No. They don't want to. I guess it's because
it's a sign of weakness.
Yeah, they feel like I want everybody to know that I can rap or whatever. But it ain't all about rapping. I learned about like you could know how to rap, but they actually looking at you. They want to know your lifestyle. They want to get in your lifestyle.
It's different now.
Yeah, so especially with social media, you know what I'm saying? So everybody always, I'm like, dang, who is looking at my page? The people who I can't see. But I'm like, I can't be like that no more. Like, put a private page because I'm an artist now. So it's going to be people out there I don't know.
Artists or public figures.
Never liked, but always looking.
Right? Yes. That's what somebody told me, too. They was like, you should post videos more. Because videos, they're going to look at them hoes 1,000 times, which they do.
And, you know, that's hard for me. Like, because I'm
private.
I'm a private person to an extent. Like, I know how to. So
she can't be private being on no podcast. You know what I mean?
I mean,
she's been private in the past, and I've been talking to her about opening up more.
Yeah.
Because we're from the old school. You know, we saw the internet start, and we ain't with letting everybody into our lives. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's weird to me sometimes. I'll be like,
yeah, it's like that's too much. But I'm telling people gonna want to know because
our family could have been rich a long time ago if cameras would followed us.
I'm telling
on a reality show. It's just that we ain't finna do that. You know, that's the attitude we've had, you know.
But I mean, hey, it might wasn't the right time, but now it is.
No. That's true. God got a plan for everyone.
Everybody.
He's got a plan for you, and it seems like this is your turn right now. 2023 is going to be the year for the Triple D.
Hey.
Bars. Y'all hear them bars?
I said that.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about? And you're going to be an integral part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Really
because
Thank you.
I'm not going to have you on this show if you ain't jamming. We're not going to have you if you're not jamming.
I
She'll question me.
Real.
She'll question me. Who is that? And then when I put some on in the car and I bang it, if I see her over there doing a little dance,
you'll look at her.
Yeah, like, I know I got me one. Yeah. I know I got me one. You know what I'm talking about? Movement.
It shouldn't be hard to bob your head, man. You know what I mean? When it's a struggle, it's like
sometimes when it's a good beat, good vibe, it's automatic. You ever notice how your body just automatically start, you know?
I be doing it all the time.
The era that we come from 2000s when the Screwed Out click was out.
Oh, Lord, chopped and screwed.
I was at the club one night. I mean, as soon as we hear something like that, we like, hey.
But the song is still good. Yes. If you haven't noticed, like at the clubs nowadays, they're not playing that new shit. They're playing that old shit because that's the ones that's still rocking.
Let me tell you what I found out. And y'all could take this, not you. This is something for you to learn from. Because it's all about the quality of music that you make.
Yeah.
The hits that are being made now, even though you look at them, right, and you say, okay, wow, they got 1 million views, right? Well, that 1 million views may, you know, there's analytics that people use that they can tell how many people repeat, or if it was just a one-time listen.
Yeah,
they do know that.
Yeah, they can tell.
And so if you're stuck on 1 million views and you're stuck on 1 million views for like 2-3 years, that's most likely what that is.
Yeah.
But people like us, we're always going back, pulling up the Scarfaces, the Too Short, the UGKs. Yeah. I mean, I was at the barbershop in the hood in Singing Hills the other day, and 2 cars rolled up banging face.
Man, so
you know what I mean?
Still go hard.
That's the stuff. But it's not the fact that it goes hard. It's the fact that they gave them some substance.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Right. You can do that.
Yeah.
It's all about the beats that you select. It's all about what you say. You got to give them some meaty.
Yeah,
to where they can go home and just.
That's why that pain you feeling, you need to go.
Yes,
somebody else went through that.
Like,
it's gonna be the hardest.
It is hard. I could write it down, but saying it out loud, I'd be like, damn.
Let me tell you something. That's an artist.
Them be the ones. Yeah.
As soon as something like that happen to you, force her to get in the studio.
Write it in.
And paint that thing out.
I'm going to try, man.
Because that might be 2-3 years from now, somebody may walk up to you and say, you know what? You changed my life.
I was doing it.
You changed my life. And stuff like that is what you live for.
Yeah.
Especially if you got the money already, you got everything, you got your family, your husband, everything good. It's those little things like that drive you.
Yes.
You know, hey man, I grew up on you.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got me through some tough times.
Man, that'll be
You know
awesome.
what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to this feel
and
that
especially
way.
having girls, because I can relate to it. I mean, we grew up. I have sisters. Grew up single mother. I mean, we have 4 daughters.
We're from Oak Cliff.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I mean? First of all, just having something to say other than, I got his money, I did. I mean, I'm just so tired of that same.
Eat the box.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
Yeah.
God.
So, I
That's
mean,
what I
I
can't
like,
even do.
being able to get in there with the guys and talk about what they talking about and doing without making it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, get in there,
I don't want to feel soft.
Girl,
you know
please,
what I'm
write
saying?
your
Show them your south side.
You're going to be authentic.
Yeah.
Show them your south side.
And show them,
What's wrong with that?
Gotta show
I
them
don't
that
know.
south
You ain't got
side
to-
sometimes.
Hey man, the album is big.
Yeah.
You can show them your soft side, your hard side, your money making side. Be diverse.
I will say that.
See, I am very diverse, but the thing is, the sad shit, I ain't got to that part. Like I said, I could write it down 100 times. I could write about it millions of times. I done wrote to it, but me saying it out loud, I guess I ain't accepted everything.
It's not time.
It's gonna make you cry.
But write it
do
down.
make me cry.
But you know what? That's gonna sound good on record.
Yeah.
I know
Dry
it
them
is, but
tears.
it's just like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I'd be like, man, say.
I bet I know for a fact.
Write it
Some
anyway.
of the greatest hits you've ever heard have been done in the worst times.
I know it have.
From
a lot of
yes,
Zero when he was in his prime.
Yes,
baby,
it was like
Zero.
I felt that. Like I don't need no help.
One deep. That's
What?
my jam when I be mad at folks. I be like, you know
you
what?
gotta put it on.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Hey,
Y'all ain't gotta.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, she a Zero fan, big time. Shout out to Zero.
Zero.
Yeah, man, but
But you're right though.
you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to drop some jewels, man, because I know, I mean, you young. You know, you could be my daughter. You're young enough to be my daughter, and I it's the era of the woman right now.
Yes,
It is.
I
It's
love
a
it.
lot of women that's artists, and I just be looking at them like, okay,
Y'all safer.
like I love it.
You know why?
I love it because
y'all are safer.
hardly
That's
any
because
when I was.
ain't
nobody getting killed at y'all concerts.
Thank God.
You know
like
what I mean?
I don't even want to put that in the air.
But you know what? Just think about that.
But they don't.
No one's getting killed at y'all concerts.
And females
it's
link
safe.
up. I feel like
we support
link
each
up.
other.
Yeah.
And y'all
support each other
support.
way
Y'all
more.
good for business.
We
Y'all
are.
good for business
We
right
are.
now. And y'all are real marketable.
We know how to put the bull
And
aside.
then
We be
we
like,
got-
girl, let's.
Next thing you know, you're on CoverGirl, Revlon, whatever. I'm just mentioning all these.
Hey, I'm ready.
You know
for
what I'm saying? Everything. Look how they doing Meg.
Nah,
you know
for
what I mean?
real.
As soon as Meg popped, she started doing things that she probably only dreamed about, as a
Man,
child.
I know she was living it too.
What? That could be you though. That is you.
I can't wait.
It's in you.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
ready.
you keep that circle small. I tell people all the time, keep them yes men out of your way. Keep that circle small. Keep grinding.
Yeah, most
And
definitely.
every song might not be the one, but I tell you, like I said, you do them 3 songs.
I'm gonna do
3
it
is your
tonight
number.
for real.
3 is your number.
Yeah,
I'ma
you
do
do.
it tonight for
A
real.
crazy one, a sexy one,
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
serious
go.
one.
I'm gonna let
Yeah.
go on that last one. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let go.
Yeah, let go on that last
That's what
one.
you do. Because,
Yeah.
women, we like to have different stuff that we can relate to.
Yeah,
I know I do. When I'm
Yes.
listening to an album,
Yeah.
I like to be like, ooh, yes, turn that up.
Nah, for
You know what I
real.
mean?
Mhm.
And it's usually something that you can relate to or something that, you know what I mean? The struggle of a woman. We have struggles.
I'm going to give you
And
a
I
gem
think-
right now. Go
Listen.
ahead. No, I have to keep talking. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, go ahead. You
I'ma
already
give you a
cut me
gem.
off, so.
I'm going to give you a gem right now.
Listen.
I'm going to give the world a gem, but you better jump on it first.
I am.
I ain't never heard no dead homie song from no woman.
I hit that hoe.
Don't try me. Yeah.
I never heard a
I
dead
hear.
homie song from a female rapper.
So many. So
It may be
many. I
some
have a
out
lot to
there.
say.
But a serious one that's going to make me say, dang,
I felt that.
I felt that.
You gonna make me do that tonight? For
I'm
real.
just saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll do that.
Put it
tonight.
in the works.
Oh, he a genius.
Yeah. Yeah, put that in the works. I think about stuff that has never been done.
That's how I am. I don't want to be like everybody else. That's
Well,
what I always
you
tell
got to
my
be like
manager.
that
I'm
because
like,
rap
I hate
right
being
now
like everybody
is
else.
too copycatish.
It is. I feel like everybody just follow the leader.
Yes.
And I'm not like that at all. That's why I'm like, I don't want to talk about shaking my ass.
But that's the time we in. You're either influencer or a follower now.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
You can be the influencer.
Yeah, on Instagram they tagged me as an influencer. I was like, okay, I'll take that.
Well, you're supposed to be influencing people.
I hope I do though. That's what I want to. That's what I want to get to.
That's motivation.
At the end of the day, I want to make sure I reach people. You know what I'm saying? I want people to actually hear my bars. Because some people, I'll be like, what the fuck they say?
I know, that'd be me.
I heard you on that move.
But I wanted people to hear me because I'm like,
I felt you.
I just want people to know that I have bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, because some people go on there and they just got the look.
Yes.
And people do sign people for looks.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, you write your own music? Yeah, you still say that. Because a lot of females don't even be writing their own music, but we want
to
talk about that.
I don't even be... See, the thing is, just coming into it and stuff like that, like, I didn't know a lot of these artists, you know, coming up and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, y'all go hard. And everybody like, well, you can't talk to them. Or you can't talk to them. I'm like, why?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like I'm not going to lie, like, I like networking. I'm like a little butterfly. Like, I just go and talk to people. Like, I'm real easygoing. I'm a Virgo. So I could really, like, I'm a chameleon. Like, I could just, you know, fit in where I get in.
Yeah.
So, and it's good for me, too, because I make a lot of friends, but I also make a lot of enemies. But I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So I'll be like, okay,
it's all right. Everybody ain't for your...
Them enemies gonna buy your record, too.
It be crazy because them the ones who listen to my shit the most.
Yes.
That's
and I be like,
they gonna be in the comments.
Man, say they be
you
like,
know it. What? they trying to hear if you drop their name.
Man, say I want to.
You ain't that important. Don't give them no energy.
Honestly, I ain't got no enemies right now.
Yeah.
I ain't moving like that.
Don't make nobody famous.
I'm just trying to make some good music.
That's it.
Trying to make some good music. Trying to make some
money. You know what you can do? Talk about the situation, but don't mention their name.
I just did that. I just made a song like that. Swear to God.
Say, you know who it is. You know who you are. You felt that.
Said that.
You felt that.
That be the one.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be thinking, they're like, is she talking about me? And then they're going to be coming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
I never said it was you.
I didn't know you felt like that.
Yeah. If the shoe fit, rock them hoes.
Well, Jay walking that motherfucker.
Yeah. If you think it's about you, then it's you.
That's real.
Goddamn.
That's real. You Henny all right? You good?
You got this straight on the rocks. I like it.
That's how we want it.
So y'all, do you have any shows or anything coming up? What are you working on now?
So I got another interview coming up on Sunday.
Okay.
Where you going?
And I'm going to I ain't where I'm going. What's that called?
What's
I'm sorry, y'all.
Super Tight TV.
You coming back to Super Tight TV?
I am coming back to Super Tight.
Yeah, if it ain't super tight, it ain't right. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Let me see where I'm going. But now I got a few more interviews. I got an interview Sunday.
Okay.
I'm hitting the studio tomorrow.
There you go.
I gotta hit the studio, yeah.
Yeah, that means go home tonight and write.
You already know. I write every day though. Like I could write acapella. I don't have to have that beat. Because I'm like, okay, I know what kind of beat I want in my head, and when I hear the beat, I'm like, that's the one right there that I like.
So let's ask you a question, because we on that subject.
All right.
We always ask the new artists. You're right. You are a pen and pad writer. Okay, that's beautiful. Yeah, I am. I'm old school like that too. I feel like when I write it on my phone and stuff like that, I don't know how I'm saying it. Put it like that. So when I write it on my pen and pad, I put the ... or something, or the parentheses and my, it's just different. I don't know. I guess because how I grew up doing it, so it's like it's just easier for me. Yeah, me too.
Well, probably too because of poetry. Because I started out with poetry as well, and you write it.
You got a cheat code with that.
Yeah, and then when it flips over, because I was the same way. I was like, "Ooh, I can hear this song in my head."
Yes, it's like
and then it was always like, who can make this beat? Right.
And then I can't find the beat and I get so mad. And I'm like, you know what? Just play me something. I'm just going to do it.
Hey, sometimes you can get your drum machine, get your keyboard, and become your own producer. Be self-contained.
Trying to turn me into hustle and flow.
Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
It's already hard out here.
I'm trying to make you self-contained.
Man, I want to learn everything about it. I'm not going to lie. Like, when I do be in the booth and stuff, I be looking at the engineer. I'm like, okay, so what do this do? How do people make their voice sound like this? Because some engineers, like with the music industry, it's a lot of favoritism.
Come on now.
The
It's
thing
politics.
about them,
It's politics.
yeah. So the thing about it is, if they don't know you or they don't know of you like that, they gonna like lowball you a little bit. You gonna have to be on their ass, and I do.
Let me
I'm
tell you
like,
what to
hey,
do.
do
Let me
it
tell you what to
again.
do. Let me tell you what to do. When you get your songs,
Yeah.
the art of rapping, the business of rap, the formula really has not changed. People want it to change because of the technology and the internet.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a lot easier for you to create and get out there.
Yeah.
But the groundwork, I believe, really still has to be done. You need to get your hood behind you. Get your hood behind you. I'm talking about where your hood is going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
And when you go to the shows, your hood going to come out, represent with you. Next thing you know, your city is right, man, who's all these people with her? She lit. Next thing you know, the city is behind you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then when you traveling from, like say, Dallas to Houston, you got a show in Houston. The city gonna follow you. Some of them people, oh, she lit.
Yeah.
She lit. You know what I mean? Then next thing you know, you regional.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be just hood famous.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be
get up out
that.
of here. You got to get up out of Dallas.
I'm going to soon as I sign that.
I've been saying this thing to where, especially to the young artists, leave Dallas, but claim Dallas.
Yeah, you gotta claim where you're from.
Claim where you're from.
Because we get
but
mad.
then when you come home, yeah, we gonna get mad. We gonna feel some type of way.
Because when Post Malone did that, like Post Malone, really, you gonna do that?
But see, what was he supposed to claim? Garland?
I don't know. Claim something. You better say Texas. Yeah, say something.
But I heard he really wasn't from here. I
don't know.
Well, his dad works for the Cowboys.
Don't be saying it. Where are you from?
Well, he's from the East Coast.
But see,
he just should never mention it.
Yeah,
because now it's like
either pick a side, bro. Like
I hate when people do that.
Well,
gray
area. People like to use Dallas.
They use Dallas because we have so much talent.
We got so much talent, and we have this.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah. we have this deadly reputation in Dallas. We got a gangster reputation.
Everywhere I went, like I went to Atlanta to do like a little I had a meeting with Empire Records, Atlantic Empire, something I forgot what they called. But Authentic Empire. And they was saying, like, when they seen me, they was like, you from Dallas? Are y'all okay out there? I'm like, damn, it's not that bad.
Yeah. And then when you didn't tell them you from Oak Cliff?
Man, I didn't even want to.
If you'd have said that.
I didn't even want to.
If you'd have said you was from Oak Cliff, the eyebrows would have went up.
I didn't even want to. Because they are, like, they don't dress like us at all. Like, you know how we dress up. We want to look nice.
Yes.
In Atlanta, they kind of, like, just throw on anything. Like, I'm not lying.
Atlanta, we love you.
We love you, but hey,
y'all ATL. But it's the truth.
Y'all got the best smiles in the world and can't match. I don't know what the fuck going on.
They got their own thing going on. My bar. What's up, my bar?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they do
but
that.
They think
my
we
bar.
Country.
Yeah, I mean, everybody country, though.
Think we country.
Well, Atlanta is country, too.
They think that we so slow on stuff.
But Atlanta country, too. That's the South.
Atlanta is really country.
Yeah, that's the South.
They're really country.
You know, Louisiana, Georgia. I'm not going to say Atlanta. We're going to say Georgia. Georgia, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama. You can't forget Oklahoma.
Oh, my God.
We all country. We all country.
It's just so quiet.
They so laid back in Oklahoma.
Yeah, so quiet and chill.
So cool.
What is it to do now but to gamble and smoke weed out there?
It depends on where you go.
I don't want to smoke that weed.
Casino.
I ain't gonna lie.
Casino. It's a lot to do in Tulsa.
Yeah, gamble.
I mean, in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I like the casinos. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, so what's the next project coming up for you? Let's speak on.
So the next project I got coming up. First of all, I want to go ahead and I want to do like a little skit before like my songs. Every song that I have on my EP, I want to have a video to it.
Okay.
So I want to do a skit from Paid in Full, just with female art, like females, not even artists, just females, and we doing the skit. Like I'm gonna be Money Making Mitch, cause you know my name Money Making Bank.
Okay.
And
don't nobody go out here and try to steal the idea. Okay, you heard it first.
Yeah. It's claimed. You biting if you do it first.
For real.
And I can't wait, cause I got my LLC and I'm suing.
I read it.
But so I'm gonna do that, like a little Paid in Full skits in between my songs and between videos, cause I want it to be like a story.
Oh, that's
so I just think that'll be real lit, just to have females doing it instead of the dudes, because Paid in Full is one of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
it's one of them. Love the fact how Ace Boogie played that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was some real shit, because it's like that's how grimy the world is, it'd be the close ones.
That was based off a true story, right?
Yeah, and when I watched the true story, that just really blew me. I'm like, damn, that was his uncle kidnapped, like, damn. Yep. But that's how people is.
There's some grimy characters in the world.
Shit,
Who you want to shout out to?
Shout out to everybody who fuck with me, for real, for real. Shout out to Dallas.
Hey.
South Dallas, West Dallas, East Dallas. Shout out to my kids. I love y'all babies. Shout out to my mama, my manager, Tank, Big Tank in this
Big Tank
motherfucker.
here?
Yep.
Oh, I ain't see him over there.
Stiff DJ in this motherfucker.
Hey.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. Big X, what's up with it? Hey. Y'all check that Move Me song out for real on YouTube. It's already at what, 20,000?
Yeah. Y'all check out Move Me.
Check it out
hey,
for real.
Y'all check that Move Me out.
It's jamming.
Move Me. That's Big X on the hook, huh?
Nah, that's Stiff DJ on the hook.
You know what? I was wondering if that was him because I saw his lips move. I said, I wonder if that's him. Yeah. Good
that's
voice.
what came out with the hook, and I'm like, oh, when he said that hook, I'm like, man, I want it.
You know, I want to ask you about that recording process.
What's what?
The Big X the plug. Was he in? You said their verses was already lit.
Well, he had recorded before I did because at the time I had COVID. And so I was at the house like, damn, I really wanted to go. But I couldn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, I'm still going to get on. I want to get on that song.
And Tank did his verse when Big X was at the studio?
I think Tank, no, he did his verse at a different time as well.
All of them hard.
Yeah, everybody did that verse at a different time.
All of them hard.
So that's why I like it because nobody knew how nobody was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we had Frey on the song too, but my trap boy Frey, he my cousin or whatever, but he went to jail.
Trap boy who?
Frey, Trap Frey.
Trap Frey? Okay.
Trap Frey.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be a remix with him though, for real.
Oh
shit. I'm ready for you to keep doing your thing.
Appreciate it.
Represent Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
Represent the Triple D.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. Yeah.
The dirty D. And I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. My girl, Money Making Banks.
Money Making Banks.
She's a super tight guest for sure.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.